Hi guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel after a day's break. Yes, I am in the recovery process and I'm really sorry. Sometimes I cannot upload. Just take a day off to just rest. All the aftermath of the medications and everything make me very, very weak. I have lost significant weight, I think, due to this last 2 weeks of severe sickness. So keep me in your prayers, so I can get better. So today I'm going to do a re-review rather of a fragrance that I did cover, think couple of years back or something from a sample. I don't remember, but it was the older version of this fragrance called Just Different. So these are new packaging, like Hugo by Hugo Boss. This is like new packaging, older packaging. The Hugo used to be smaller writing, okay, like this, the extreme version. So I covered quite a few from this line, and I want to do re-review. Let's say for the new packaging, one thing. Second thing is a full bottle review. Okay, so it's a final review. Time is around 3:30 here in Dhaka. The winter is still here, but not as cold as before, so it's more bearable during the daytime. So let's see what you get. This fragrance comes in several bottle sizes as far as I remember: 75, 125, and 200 ml. I wish I could find a 200 ml. I would have bought that. That would be the best value. Back in the days, this fragrance is used to cost somewhere between $30-$35. Sadly, the prices have gone high, but for Hugo Boss, good news is not significantly higher. Okay, so $10-$15 here and there. That's what is the rise. Instead of 30-40, almost double the pricing in houses like Versace or you can say Bulgari or even Jean Paul Gaultier. They have become so expensive. Valentino. So yeah, this is what the market is like. What you're gonna do? So this one, I think, is the current price is around $45, which is bearable. You know, 125 mil for $45 is just a like you can say fair pricing. Okay, so the packaging, the box looks like this, the new packaging. It says Just Different. Basically, I think maybe back in the days it's called Hugo Boss Black. I don't remember, but maybe it was Just Different. And this is how the packaging looks. Really nice silhouette of the bottle on the box. And here is the side is red at the back. They mention some of the other information which I'm not keen to read. This is made in France, and this is how the box looks. Okay, so the bottle here is just in the shape of others from the line. Basically, they are not all called Hugo by Hugo Boss line. Okay, they are called different things, but they are basically taking this bottle design, which was the first one to start the series. Then they made Extreme, and then something like Reversed, Boss Red, and I'll show you a few more from my phone that are in the line. I reviewed a couple more from here, but I don't have them. So this is the bottle, kind of cool looking bottle, all matte black finish like Polo Red Extreme. And this one, this is like a flash sort of a cap, which is good news. You have to, a little bit annoying is that every time if you want to open, you have to do the twisty thing like Mancera, but it's okay. You don't lose your cap. Nice little, you can say vintage style cap and bottle. Sprayers are okay. Let me do respray on my skin, and it's okay. So one thing you need to know about these fragrances, here is the batch code and all that at the base. One thing you need to know, all these bottles, oh man, our security, this younger folk is back. He is good, but he blows the whistle really, really like goes at it, So yeah, sorry about that. I'm getting distracted. So this one, the sprayers have serious problem. Not one or two, all of them. When you see, I'm sorry if you hear that. So this ones, sometimes they get stuck. Once in a while, if you want to spray, you have to like move it here and there. That is a bit painful, and I think it's a thing that Hugo Boss should have addressed and fixed earlier. Apart from that, no issue. 125 mil, excellent. So this was a great fragrance back in the days, and it definitely follows suit from the original. Okay, I'm not going to talk about those, but I'll be sure some of the other ones from this line. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Hugo Boss reversed. If you can see, this is the new Hugo. There's one called Hugo Extreme. That is the one that I have here. It is 100 mil, and the few more iced. I have done iced review, red. Yeah, Hugo Jeans Man. This is the one I never reviewed, never got to review. And they have Hugo Now, which I reviewed long time back. This one I never reviewed. Hugo Reflective Edition, interesting. Hugo Boss Element I did review, and there's one couple more. Urban Journey limited edition. This one is just same juice in different bottle. Hugo Spray, Hugo Boss, Hugo Spray something, and this is like Hugo by Karim Rashid. I think these are like limited edition. So all I can tell you is this fragrance is really, really nice. Why I decided to do designers a lot more than other fragrances which are hyped. For me, like there are fragrances which are within budget for people who can afford fragrance. These fragrances are not going to be difficult for you to buy, compared to especially like right now Hermes or something like Dior, Chanel are out of your reach. Honestly, they are just now same prices, niche. So there are also people who are interested to play the game, and to them they stay with mainstream designers. These are such houses which give you great like value. First of all, the performance on Just Different is good. I would say 7.5 to 8, it's within that range. Projection is very good. I could detect this fragrance from my arm for at least 1.5 hour to 2 hours. That means it was projecting. It's not really easy to project off of skin. And I got good performance from more or less all of them except the reversed one, the red one, Extreme, Boss, uh, Hugo by Hugo Boss. But the thing, the Freeze, or the what do you call the Hugo Boss, the metallic bottle, and the other one, the Now version, they were a little bit weak. This one, great performance. Let's say 7.5 to 8, good performance. Projection is also good. And seasons to wear this fragrance. For me, any fragrance can be worn anytime if you like, but I think this will do really well between the transition period between summer and winter, winter to summer. So say November, like October to November, November to December, this time around, and then February to March, when it's starting to change again. That time it will be perfect. Fall and perhaps spring, perfect. You can also wear this for summer and winter, no problem, but you're gonna get a little bit like say 7.5 out of 10 performance in those summers and winters. The smell from this is really interesting. It has the Granny Smith apple, the green apple smell, which I really enjoy. This one has that in the opening. Um, uh, like it's not the most authentic green apple, because when you smell this, honestly speaking, what happens is you get this kind of like a smell that you got before, like you smelled in many other fragrances, this Granny Smith apple. So let me see, like the total nose breakdown, I haven't opened it. So basically it has also mint and green apple, and the basil, freesia, coriander, cashmere, patchouli, olibanum, and labdanum. So it is sort of like a fresh opening. It's not that dark at that point, but as the time progresses on the dry down, it becomes a little bit more leathery, in my humble opinion. It has some like darker tone. That's what I'm trying to say. It's darker take on Hugo by Hugo Boss. So you can say nighttime version, like Hugo Boss bottle versus Hugo Boss bottle night. So they made kind of like a darker version, but yet maintaining the freshness up top. So notes like mint and Granny Smith apple, those are fresh. And then back up is a little bit, I don't detect any florals from it. It's just like a linear scent. After that initial appley vibe gone away, you are remained with that basil, mint, kind of like herbaceous green, and then the leathery quality, maybe with a little bit of woody quality. So it's a very typical designer like appeal. You smell this in many other, like Bulgari makes some oud essence, neroli essence. If you like those, you're gonna like it. Okay, if you like apple based fragrance, you're gonna like this. So this is suitable for teenagers all the way to men of 30, 35, I think. Any age can use this. Okay. So where can this be used perfectly? I think day to day, casual, office, gym. This is very versatile. Most of these fragrances are very versatile. This can be signature scent. Especially my favorite are these. These are like Hugo by Hugo Boss. Really, it's like office, gym, anywhere you can wear them, no problem. And people seem to enjoy this because these are mass appealing fragrances. Means 85 to 95% people recognize this scent bubble, scent DNA. So you're not going to get any complaints. Downside, if you ask me to criticize, criticism wise, this is not really anything bringing anything brand new in the game, like you never smelled before. It's a very common scent, like it's a smell that you smell here and there, like Nautica Voyage, the green apple. Oh, people will be asking you, are you wearing that? So not the most original. Second thing is, it's not like a beast mode activated for me. Some of the fragrances, they're not. So 7.5 to 8 is solid, but not quite like 10 out of 10. Third thing I would say, this fragrance is not really like a niche territory like fragrance. Like I cannot tell you like, oh, I get Kenzo Humidity Intense. That one is like Ganymede. It can give like competition to Ganymede. This fragrance, I will not say it can give competition to something like Aventus. Okay, so you get the picture. But for the price bracket, this is perfect. This is very good. This whole line, this is a bit hard to find now and expensive, but if you can get Hugo by Hugo Boss or Extreme, which comes in new packaging now, these are really like within the 7.5 to 8 out of 10 territory. So it's somewhere between 7.5 and 8. So if you really like the smell, it's 8. If you think it's you are a bit judgmental, I would give it 7.5. Okay, so somewhere in between. So great fragrance for everyday, day-to-day usage, and for solid performance. For a freshie with hint of darkness, it's a good fragrance. So check it out. Hugo Boss, just different, and I think it's an underrated fragrance. Thank you so much for watching. Let's do one more review, then we'll upload. Take care.